such a pain. Oh, yeah. Why would
Okay, I call this meeting to order. Let's salute the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sandy, if we could have the minutes from the previous monthly meeting.
The Silver Lake Township Supervisors held a regular monthly meeting on Monday, actually Tuesday, I'm sorry. Correction already. September 2nd, 2014 at the Silver Lake Township Building. Francis Fruhan called the meeting to order at 7 p.m. and opened with a salute to the flag. The minutes from the August meeting were read and approved on a motion made by Evan Everett and seconded by Butch DeLucia. The treasurer's report was read, approved, and held for audit on a motion made by Evan Everett and seconded by Butch DeLucia. Correspondence Act 14 notice was received from GAI Consulting on behalf of Williams Field Services for a new pipeline which will be constructed along the east side of the Laser Northeast gathering line, which is also owned by Williams. Evan Everett said if any township permits are required, GAI will be contacting him. Public comment. George Buffum thanked the township road crew for getting the roads cleaned up after the most recent storm. Old business, the 2.5 ton military water trucks that were to go out to bid in August on Auctions International did not go out since Auctions International was closed for part of the month. They felt there was not enough time for the trucks to be advertised. The trucks are now scheduled to go up for auction in September. New business, Evan discussed using Act 13 Capital Reserve Fund money for repairs and upgrades to Hebe Road with an estimated cost of $130,000. Francis Fruhan made a motion to upgrade Hebe Road using the Act 13 Capital Reserve Fund money for an amount up to $130,000. At that twice. Francis Fruhan will draft a budget resolution for the next meeting which will indicate the exact amount of the Act 13 income received this year as well as an Act 13 disbursement for the year, including a line item for the actual cost of the Hebe Road project. The check has been received from the sale of the Ford Explorer police vehicle on Auctions International. Francis Fruhan made a motion to use the $2,075 I'm sorry, to make a principal payment on the Chevy Tahoe police vehicle to pay down the debt. Can you read the rest of that?
What we got?
I need to go get a drink, I'm sorry.
All right, what do we have?
Yeah.
Right there. Okay, I'll just read this last paragraph. Start over. Okay, the check has been received from the sale of the Ford Explorer police vehicle on Auctions International. Francis Fruhan made a motion to use the $2,075 to make a principal payment on the Chevy Tahoe police vehicle to pay down the debt. Evan Everett seconded. All approved. Francis Fruhan read the police report. There were 23 incidents for the month of August. Road report. Evan Everett gave the road report. There will be a pipe replacement on Hebe Road due to the recent storm, and the road project should take approximately 2 weeks to complete. There was a small amount of storm damage on Crowley Road. Assessment permits. One for a recreational cabin for Cox on Laurel Lake. Driveway or road crossing permits, none. Francis Fruhan made a motion to pay the bills as submitted. Evan Everett seconded. All approved. As no further business was presented, Francis Fruhan made a motion to adjourn the meeting. Evan Everett seconded. All approved. You can have a question, Sarah, on these? Okay. Okay. questions? Can we have a
I'll make
motion?
a motion to accept the minutes as read.
Second.
All in favor?
Sorry. Take
Do this?
control now.
Okay, I don't know if I can read that one.
You ready for the treasurer's report?
Yep, if we can have it say anything.
General fund, Sandra Brink, 355 even, Seth Everett, 999.53, Chris Short, 946.83, Seth Everett, 999.53, Chris Short, 935.57, Pennsylvania Department of Revenue, 204.29, EFTPS, 1,005.54.03, our payroll taxes. Claverack, 185.84, Timothy Berg, 1,086.09, Evan Everett, 1,009.21, Josh Hale, 209.93, Edward Noack, 185.82, Levi Tiffany, 166.87, Geisinger, 1,629.68, Frontier, 316.64, Guardian, 826.85, Evan Everett, $1,009.21, Martin Millard, 281.01, Ed Noack, 229.78, Andres and Sons, 146.56, Anthony P. Litwin, $90.83, Cintas, 320.80, DGK Insurance, 17,426.50, L&D Stoneworks, 32,305.06, C&D Brink, $12.97, Susquehanna Disposal, $120 even, Frakowski Excavating, $3,240 even, Williams Oil, $718.34, Tim Berg, $1,086.09, Josh Hale, $206.86, started with a balance of $236,151.78, receipts at $207,636.76, disbursement $75,308.86, with a balance of $368,480.18. State funds, Fleet Pride, $282.88, Cook Brothers Trucking, $489.47, Eastern Industries, $8,368.24, Fleet Pride, $262.83, David Harris Shoe Shack, $150 even, Montrose Auto Parts, $6.66, TC Generator, $7.66 even, Vestal Asphalt, $41,881.59, Williams Oil, $1,468.53, started with a balance of $190,525.73, receipts at $1.76, disbursement $68,563.02, leaving a balance of $121,964.47. Police fund, Frontier $174.04, Bennett's $54.99, Dan's $49.89, Oregon Kluger and Quinn $58.50, Joseph Barry 75 even, Montrose Auto Parts 21.56, Silver Lake General Fund $2,007.63, Verizon $95.24, Gun Toter's Supply $299.90, started with a balance of $104,956.13, receipts $1,382.62, disbursements $2,836.75, leaving a balance of $103,502 even. Building fund, People's Security Bank, $1,213.99. Started with a balance of $26,020.68. Receipts at $2,112.29. Disbursements at $1,213.99, leaving a balance of $26,918.98. Silver Lake Fire Fund. Silver Lake Fire Company, $25,810.75. John Nagy Tax Collector, $179.04. And Silver Lake Fire Fund, $4,398.35. Started with a balance of $25,820.93. Receipts at $4,997.29. Disbursement $30,388.14, leaving a balance of $430.08. No activity in equipment. And no activity in capital reserve.
I'll make a motion to accept the treasurer's report as read.
Second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Okay, correspondence, one Act 14 notice was received from Birdman Associates on behalf of Buckeye Pipeline for miscellaneous site work. Where is that, near what road?
Directly off State Route 167, it's down by Factory Bridge.
Okay, I'll just. Okay, so on behalf of Buckeye Pipeline for miscellaneous site work off of SR 167 near Factory Bridge.
It's kind of the gist of the project.
Okay. Just repairing cover on the existing pipeline, pretty much. Okay. Any comment?
Got some road questions, you want them now or later?
Now it's fine.
Potholes on Barney Road, are you gonna get those fixed?
Yeah, we took a look at it today, and we're gonna be doing some ditch work, I would say sometime in the next week over there. There's only, what's there, one?
I can't swear to how many there are, seems like there are 2, 3 creeped in. One around the Barney house and maybe a couple on up the road.
Yeah, we'll get at them.
What about the oil and chip?
That's not gonna happen this year. It'll probably, I told you, I think, maybe you asked me last,
Well, it was 2 months ago, you figured you were gonna get to it, you had some other stuff to do.
by the time we got done with that, we had quite a bit of flood repair stuff down on Hevy and Quinn. And I think probably next year we'll finish the same thing we did down from lakefront on down to the end and then do the whole project at once. About the same, put in a base material and put a new top on it and then chip it.
From Lakefront to where?
To,
4002?
yep,
Okay. What was the 41,000 that went to Vestal Asphalt for?
Township,
Where?
John C. McNamara, Lake Sophia Road.
Okay.
And then there was another, that was equipment, oil, and some crack sealing. And then there was a bill from Easton Industries for somewhere around 10,000, that was the stone.
Oh, okay. What's the balance in the capital reserve fund?
I just got the statements in, so this won't include interest. $431,997.76.
So I assume the work on all
No,
the...
that's not, that hasn't came out of there yet. And we're like, I guess we're waiting for a couple bills on that. I thought I would have the numbers for this meeting, but we're gonna be right around 100,000 on it, on the total job,
For
Hevy Road.
PV? Did that take a big hit in the storm?
That was probably one of our, I would say worst roads, second worst. But I mean, we were looking at doing the job before, and then after, we lost some more material, and it would be crazy to fix, be talking about repairing the whole road and fix what we lost in the storm and then turn around and bury that, and, so that kind of pushed us towards doing the project. But yeah,
So that's in pretty good shape now?
it's done. Is it in good shape, George?
Well, I was gonna make a comment, but I wanted it back the way it was 1 year ago.
It's not gonna happen. It took us 3
But
weeks to do it as it was.
To me, it's totally amazing. If you go down through there, if you haven't been down through there, I live on Beebe Road. It's fantastic. It's like a highway down through there now. And to think that our township crew can do a job like that, it's a professional job down through there. It really is fantastic. I don't like it. There's gonna be people flew down through there before. It's wide, it's smooth, it's nice ditches. Like I said, it's amazing that a local crew can do a professional job like that. It really looks nice. And I've had comments from neighbors and even from people down in Choconet that they've never seen a work crew work like the Silver Lake road crew did the last 3 weeks over there.
We had a lot of help with it too. I mean, we had other trucks and stuff, but yeah, we worked. It took longer than we anticipated, but it's done.
I can add to that you did a great job on the bottom of Church Road too, and I just thought of another major pothole that's occurred. Right where Barney hits 4002 at my end, there's a big one right in the middle.
We were looking at, you had brought up about the intersection, and I think we're gonna do something with that. We're gonna get a load of material and then patch potholes and try to address that a little bit.
Yeah, if you
Maybe
could
the
fair
state
that,
will donate
if
towards
you could
it.
fair that up, that'd be great. A lot of flipping and flopping going with that.
That's rough on the plow truck too, trying to plow the intersection.
I imagine that rattle your teeth going over that.
That twist, yeah, it's not good.
Good.
Anybody else?
I have a comment and a question. Sunday night, 2:30 in the morning, 4 four-wheelers going down Kennedy Road about 60 miles an hour. I also know that there's been some more robberies in the area. Now, if these are kids at 2:30 in the morning, their parents ought to be put in jail, period. Something has to be done about this problem. I know of at least one unreported robbery right now because the guy is trying to determine what was all missing, but he told me that they probably took a truckload of stuff out of his garage. You can't do that by hand, they have to be hauling it somehow. And he's up against the back of the woods, so it's quite likely that they're running the pipelines or something like that. And I want to know what the township and or the police department is going to do to try to stave this problem.
Did you made the four-wheeler complaint to the department already at the time and date?
Yeah. So, I just, for me, somebody out at 2:30 in the morning, they're up to no good, period. There's no reason in the world to be running at 2:30 in the morning. You know, not even going to the bars, because the bars are closed. So, I'd like to try to get some kind of an action plan in place to try to address this.
Okay. All right. Okay, old business, do you have the bids in yet, or?
No,
you wanna
my phone,
kind of
I'll check them.
stall?
I'm gonna check them. No, you can talk about them, I just gotta check them.
Okay, all right, last month Evan put, the 2.5 ton military water trucks out for bid on Auctions International. Bids were still coming in, I think they were gonna close at about 7:15, he's gonna check, see what he has. Give him a minute.
Hey, Fran, I've got a question. I think this was the second month in a row In the treasurer's report, there was $25,000 to the Silver Lake Fire Company. Is that true?
I had a check that didn't go through, so I voided it and then reissued it. That's why I read that one twice.
Okay. Thank you. You bounced the check?
No, I don't know where it went to. I don't know how it can be mailed from the Brackney post office and go to the Brackney post office and not get there, but
Goes to Scranton first.
get our money's worth on that stamp.
Got it?
Yep.
Let's have it.
Okay, the bids for the 2 Army trucks, the Kaiser Jeep came in at 2,300 even, and AM General 1970 came in at 3,300 even.
What'd you pay for them?
2,200.
22, 23. What did we pay for them? The first one that brought 3,300, we paid $1,500 for. We had $700 in trucking, so we had $2,200 into that. The one that brought less money, the 2,300, we paid $6,500 for.
You had it longer?
Had it longer.
I know.
I won't bring it up.
Yeah, no bother, I bet I know who bid on it too.
You happy with the bids?
Yeah, definitely. The one, the older one that brought less, we had it a lot longer. It was, a lot rustier. And I guess I'm really pleased at the 2,300 because it's way more than scrap value. Obviously, there's some good parts on the truck if you have a use for them, and somebody obviously has a plan for it.
Did it still run?
It runs, yeah,
How many years did you have it?
since '04.
10 years for $3,000 or something like that?
No,
4,000?
60. Yeah, well,
Plus whatever you did for maintenance?
right. But yes, it's that one. We kept it way too long for what we were doing with it.
That hold the brine too,
Yeah.
salt water?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, well,
That's what does it.
I'll take care of it in a hurry.
So I guess I'm pleased with both the numbers.
Okay. Thoughts? All right. Any questions, other questions, comments on that? All right, well, I'll make a motion that we accept those 2 bids.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right, second bit of old business. All right, last meeting, we discussed using some of the Act 13 money for the Evie Road reconstruction project. At that time, we thought we'd have all the exact costs in. I was gonna and have drafted the resolution, I just don't have so essentially I was gonna draft a resolution that would show the actual amount received this year. It would show the $100,000 that went for tax reduction. It would show the $10,000 for the brine,
Dust control.
dust control materials, and it would show the exact amount for the Hebe Road project. So we don't have it, everything's drafted out, so when we get the final number, we'll finalize the resolution. So I guess there's no business really to take care of other than an update. I just kind of skimmed through the resolution draft. It'll be called Resolution 2014-1, and that's going to revise and replace Resolution 2013-4, and that's one we did during the budget process to, it would show the estimated, where we estimated the amount we received. So in place of that estimated, I think we estimated 200 grand, tried to do it on the low side. We actually received 322,000 and change. Again, that's broken down. That was deposited in the capital reserve fund. Of that, $100,000 for tax reduction, whatever, the 10,000 plus year, approximately $100,000, that'll be into line item 438.25, maintenance and repair of roads, and that's just materials. And the remaining, whatever's left is gonna stay in the capital reserve fund, and that's, you know, to be used by, you know, only for items authorized by Act 13 and is further authorized and regulated how the township, second-class township code regulates capital reserve funds. So, well, final number, we'll review it, vote on it next meeting. Now, new business budget work sessions. I didn't check the calendar. October 20th and 27th are
Correct.
definitely Mondays.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 o'clock PM. So if we do our budget work sessions, if we don't get it done and we need more, next meeting we'll advertise, have some more. And then we'll also, let's see, November. If we need to move our budget presentation ahead of the regular meeting, because of timeline issues, we'll make a note of that and advertise that too, but I think we just need 21 days in between the budget presentation, we advertise it, and it has to just kind of fall in between Christmas and New Year's. On some day we can do it. Okay, let me put the motion over here. Yeah, I make a motion that we advertise for budget work sessions to be held at 7 o'clock PM at the Township Building on the following Mondays, October 27th, October 20th,
and the 27th.
and the 27th. Have a second?
Second.
Any questions on those? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. That's better. All right, police report, there were 27 incidents for the month of September, including 1 burglary and 5 traffic stops. I'll post the report up on the board after the meeting. Road report, anything left to say on that?
No, I guess we're just, at this time, we're gonna look towards getting some of the snow equipment ready and some normal ditch maintenance as weather, permits now. The road project that we had done, I just I roughly got the load count on the base material when we put in 396 loads, triaxle dump truck loads on the road of the base, and then I don't know what the load count was on the top material.
How many miles of road is that?
Between 1.4 and 1.5. But it varied in thickness, from
Sure.
some spots 2 foot to some spots 8 to 10 inches of material. Any questions?
Just one. Do you have a 5 to 10 year road plan for that kind of work?
For that?
I mean, that kind of work where you go in and really,
No, because we never had the money to, really do anything to that
No,
extent.
I know you haven't in the past, but,
I mean, like, from what I've talked about the meetings, the other 2 roads, I guess, would be on the, board right now would be, Britton Road and Sweeney Road.
Mhm.
Some work at different spots. Obviously, both of those roads are more than 1.4 miles, where we'd probably have to break it up into sections. And on the other hand, we're gonna have to try to juggle it between our normal work without, taking a month or, this took us, right close to 3 weeks to do it, and, we still have to keep up with our other work, but if we went to hire a job like this done, it would cost us a lot more.
oh, yeah, I understand, but if you looked at all your roads, whether you have the money or not, and you say, all right, Hebe Road needed this, and Sweeney needs this, or
Right.
whatever else, I mean,
If I looked at all the roads and tried to decide what, you would be depressed at the end of the day, so you just try to pick out the 3 worst.
well, no, I understand there's an awful lot to do, but I mean, it'd probably be a good idea sometime to have a bit of a plan,
Yeah, well, I do.
Yeah, you could spend,
We've got roads, and then I've also got roads that, we've done through the dirt and gravel road projects, like, when the next round comes out, I'm gonna apply for a section of Popsavi Lake Road, and the roads that I have kinda set aside for that, they have to, meet the qualifications for the project, and that's the only place we've really done projects like this, is where, we could get some help grant-wise with it.
yeah, no,
Yeah, I guess I'm not thinking 10 years ahead, but, I'm looking like 2 years ahead. Next year we'll potentially do something with Sweeney or Britain, depending on the conditions, how the winter goes, but no, in the spring, when the frost is coming out of the roads, I can ride around the roads and look at them, and today, everything looks great. It's hard, you have some potholes, but in the spring, they just fall apart, the Township crumbles, and it's,
no, I appreciate
the grass
that.
starts growing, and
You,
it's.
you might say you got 10 projects, priority 1 through
Right.
10, and every year you revise the priorities based
Right.
on that
Right.
kind of stuff, but yeah, you could probably spend $5-10 million on these roads and
If you want to,
still need to do a lot more.
hopefully, the gas company comes back and they work with us on some of them, that
Yeah,
was very helpful. They've rebuilt, and now I know the amount of, to do a job to start to finish, they did Donovan Road from end to end, the same thing we did on Hebe. It didn't cost us a dime. So, I don't even know how you would thank them. They used the road and stuff, but they did a great job too. That's all I have for the road report.
Okay. Okay. Did I read the police report? We skipped?
Yeah, no, you did, you got.
Okay. Assessment permits, none. Driveway or road crossing permits, 1 driveway permit for Fermi on Quinn Road. His driveway's at Quinn, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Think anything I might be missing?
No.
All right. Okay, I'll make a motion to pay the bills.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
This one's 2,300, 3,300. I was.
Start bouncing checks.